Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Storm Shadow 2012 here. Yeah, I know it's about like 1:55 in the morning and everything like that. And I ain't been making nothing in a while. I'm just waking up really, so you know. And I just wanted to go ahead. I'm gonna touch on a few things, you know, and it's basically covering a whole lot of stuff. Specifically, the Trayvon Martin, George Zimmerman situation. Um, well, my biggest problem really is like the constant barrage and attack by a lot of these racist cowards that's going out here. They're attacking Rachel Jeantel, and I'm not just them, but specifically like the Frank Taffys and specifically the Larry Elders. George Zimmerman don't even count anyway because he's a dead man walking anyhow, as far as I'm concerned. But specifically my anger is mostly like at Larry Elder. If this ain't the biggest cooning Uncle Tom I've ever seen in my life, I could just, if he was just standing in front of me right now, man, I think I'll slap fire water out of him. I mean, just that. He's always getting on his radio show, and he goes on these show, be booked for these shows and stuff, and everything like that, and blame America's problems and everything like that on black people and everything. It's just totally utterly ridiculous. It's probably one of the reasons and stuff why I don't watch television now, and I'm glad I don't have a TV. But the George Zimmerman verdict, ain't no doubt justice wasn't served. That was bullshit from the get-go. That was already, that whole trial, that whole everything was just set up anyway for Zimmerman to walk free. Bullshit called on each count, because personally, I felt like Trayvon Martin was on trial more than Zimmerman was, and Trayvon's dead. But at the same time, I also said when that shit went down, I said it wasn't over. And it's not over, but I'm gonna get to that. Let me get back on Mr. Elder. He did the lowest thing that I ever could see. Like, all these people getting out here attacking Rachel Jeantel and everything like this. Look here, let me tell you something. I'm gonna stand up to the plate, and I'm sure there's a few brothers out there that stand up to the plate. We don't appreciate you or any other these racist motherfuckers getting out here attacking that young sister like that. Larry Elder, you should be ashamed of yourself, man. You 60-something years old and stuff like that, and you carrying on a temper tantrum and stuff like if you 12. You supposed to be holding yourself up to a high standard if you supposed to be so much of intelligent of a man and everything like that. But then, like, the way how you been carrying on, how you made a fool of yourself on Piers Morgan's show, on his other shows and everything like that, you was a fool. And you around here cooning, just like the other idiot, Charles Barkley, who was on the other day cooning on NSNBC. This the same Charles Barkley who was out there during his NBA career, acting a damn fool, throwing people out a window at a bar in Orlando and everything like that. But he also hated on LeBron James and stuff, saying, well, shoot, he should have never left Cleveland and everything. He's supposed to stay there till he win a championship. He just mad because he got 2 rings and you don't. But, those two guys, Larry Elder, Charles Barkley, man, those are 2 house Negroes right there, man. And people, I'm speaking specifically to my people, man. You got to watch out for guys like that. They got that Steven mentality, man. They got that Steven mentality. And, you know what I'm saying? They see somebody like me come along and everything like that, that's a threat to their very existence, to their very comfort zone where they figure they're entitled to establish. And Larry Elder feel like he's entitled to everything like that. Now all of a sudden you cut your eyebrows off, you clean faced it, you're trying to get more accepted in corporate America. Look here, player, it ain't working. Because I don't care how much hard you try to integrate yourself in that, man, that corporate America never accept you. I had a talk one time and stuff with this white separatist, and he told me straight ass up. He say, man, the blacks that be want to try to act like they white so they can feel like they can have entitlement and privileges and stuff like that. And I said I couldn't agree with him more. But, you know, I'm going to tell you this. Larry Elder, all you other jokers out there, especially Frank Taffy, or Frank Cathy, I call him, because he's a bitch anyway. Back off of Rachel Jeantel. Back off her. Okay? Plain and simple. But you know what? That's the mindset that they own anyway. They about as bad as the race baiters as much as anybody else on the other thing. But you know what? I'm done with this, man. You know, it's a whole bunch of bullshit that's going on. It's just gonna be like a little 6-minute video. This your boy Stone Shadow 2012. I'm out.